Could you show us how you sniff the panties? Thank you.
Yeah, it didn't start off as something bad. It was, I was just a little kid, like 5 or 6, and it was just an accident how it started. I was playing in my parents' bedroom when I fell face first on a pile of dirty clothes, and my mom's panties were on top, and I caught my first smell, and it wasn't anything sexual. It's just they smelled different than my underwear, and I liked it. Yeah. I was hooked from then on, and I'd sneak away while my parents were cooking and watching TV, and I'd go through their hamper just to find my secret gold. Yeah, I don't know how long it was before I got caught. A few weeks, months. Kids don't start counting days until it's almost Christmas, and I think my mom suspected it for a little while beforehand. She just had to be sure, and she started to put her panties on the bottom of the hamper, and I'd forget they were there, and I'd leave them on top, and it wasn't Dad, and Emily couldn't do it. She was only 3, so it had to be me, and I got caught, and I got punished, and it was just mistaken innocence. It was odd, yeah, but not devious, and I feel my mom overreacted to it. See, my mom didn't believe in spankings. She'd scream, and she said things to me that I didn't understand, but felt. I didn't understand the words that she said, but the emotions behind it. Even now, I can't remember, what she said, just how she said it. And after she was finished yelling at me, she made me stand in the corner, and I don't remember how long I stood there for. I just know it was a long time, and I remember crying and having to use the bathroom, and I wasn't allowed to. I had to stand there, and I peed my pants, and that's when my dad came home, and he believed in spankings, and I don't remember much, after that. The next thing I remember when I was 15, and the puberty and the hormones, I was going crazy, and I wanted to fuck anything, and I was bringing my dirty laundry to the pile, to the hamper, and I was about to put mine on top of the pile Mom was going to wash, and that's when I saw Emily's panties on top, and I grabbed them. It was hard, and I threw my pile on the top, and I went into my bedroom, and I didn't come out for a long time. Now I'm not saying that I wanted my sister. I'm not that's sick, but I wanted a scent that wasn't my own. I wanted a female scent, and I couldn't get any. I wasn't hurting anybody, and nobody had to know. And you think that'd make me happy, right? Sniffing my sister's panties. It did. And it was perverted enough that it scared me. I mean, who was I to look a girl in the eye and ask on a date when at home I jacked off wearing Emily's panties on my head? I didn't get laid in high school, and that's the thing about high school nobody tells you about, that after you graduate, the years just, fly by, and you close your eyes for just a moment, and 5 years go by. But when it's happening, you don't think about it. It's normal to you, and you want it. It's just as simple as that. Want. But it's also the thrill, the stealing of them. You see them and they aren't yours, but you have to have them, and once you have them, that's that's all that matters. The scent and the satisfaction. This has been my fantasy for a long time, and sniffing one pair and jacking off with another, that I don't get turned on by tits and pussy anymore. I mean, a woman's body is not something that I associate with sex anymore. I mean, I tried a couple of times, but I couldn't get hard. I mean, the kisses didn't mean anything, and I didn't feel them. They made it hard to concentrate on imagining, and the only way I could get turned on is when I was with the panties. Not with her or anybody else, just the panties and their scent. I've given up on love because I know it can happen, but I don't blame them. It's because it's not their fault that I don't want them. And besides, the way I see it, a woman can always leave you, but with what I found, it can never leave you. It can only fade away. And I know what I am, and I know I'm not going to change. If the only thing I can get off on is sniffing panties, and I'm not hurting anybody, who are you to judge me? This is my bit of happiness, and it's all I believe I